What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to our how-to series, where we give you the tips and tricks you need to conquer all things VoxPop. Today, we're returning to the bloody streets of DOSMan Games' latest Concrete Visions. In this video, we're going to be covering all the tips and tricks you'll need to blast your way through your enemies and find Malone. The first tip is to look at your map. You can toggle the map on and off by pressing the tab key on your keyboard. Having the map will help you not get lost in some of the later levels of the game, which can get quite expansive and dark. Speaking of the dark, hitting the F key will give you access to the trusty flashlight. This will make things a bit clearer for long reach shots and allow you to traverse some of the darker sections of the game. The next tip is to look out for DOSMan. In each level, you will find a hidden DOSMan, which will exclaim that you found him when you find him. He will give you a bunch of goodies to keep you healthy throughout your journey. Make sure you're exploring levels thoroughly, as DOSMan will help you get through the game significantly easier. You are also going to want to learn to manage your ammo. The revolver and shotgun are much better weapons to use on a horde of enemies than the physical weapons, so you'll want to save your weapon ammo for when you really need it. The pipe and knife also do an exorbitant amount of damage on their own, so taking out single enemies shouldn't pose too much of a problem with them. Last but not least, you're going to want to learn the enemy types. The bagged head enemies are fast but go down easily, while the large enemies are quite a bit slower but can tank hits well. These are just two examples of the contrasting enemies in the game. You'll find a bunch of other enemies as you get closer to Malone. And that's it for Concrete Visions How-To Part 2. If you enjoyed, make sure to give us a follow and wishlist Concrete Visions on Steam today.